Pride Month, an entire 30 days dedicated to... A slippery slope is defined as an idea or course of action which will lead to something unacceptable, wrong, or disastrous. And yet, here we are, allowing children to tip strippers. If you weren't a sex offender before, you are one now. It's not gonna lick itself, says the tranny to the child. Everybody in this room needs to be arrested for explicit acts around a minor. Didn't 6ix9ine snitch in court to avoid jail time just because he was in the same room as a minor doing some illegal things with an adult? But if you say anything constructive or even mention the law to the alphabet cult, you're automatically a bigot and transphobic. While we're on the topic, can we all stop using the terms transphobic or homophobic? No one is afraid of a man wearing heels. The proper term is transmissic and homomissic. And I want to be clear, I don't care if you're gay, trans, or anything else. I just don't think you should be doing these things around children. I also don't think you should be celebrated for your sexuality or gender choice. How is it that the LGB fought so hard to be accepted as normal, then turn right around and demand attention from everybody? You don't celebrate normal things. Veterans deserve a month. Veterans deserve a parade. Because serving your country, dying for your country, is actually brave. Not stripping for children, or even kissing the same gender in the most free country in the world. Try doing that in Nigeria. If you have to normalize something, then it's not normal. And if you think parading your furry kinks around children is acceptable, well, all I gotta say is the noose is a simple yet effective invention. Saying you feel like a woman when you're a man is fine, but saying you are a woman is a mental illness. You can like to be called any pronoun you want, but that doesn't mean everybody around you has to partake in your delusions. If you're suicidal because someone called you by your actual gender and not your fairy tale call signs. And the crazy thing is that the LGB only make up around 7% of America. Why are we indulging every demand they make? Of course we shouldn't treat them to a modern day Salem witch trials, but anybody who argues that taking your child to a trans strip event is an okay thing to do probably thinks Epstein was a dandy fella. This also goes for those mentally ill parents that think their little child is trans. Forcing your kid to go to school in a dress as a boy, or cutting your little girl's hair, only causes them to face scrutiny in class, as well as confuse them in how they feel about themselves. If your 6-year-old says they're trans, it's probably just to make you happy. And the last thing that I want to touch on that bothers me is how gullible the LGBT community is. Y'all truly believe that the mega corporations that are evil in every other situation actually support the LGBT community? It's pretty clear they only changed their logos for a month for 2 reasons: to get LGBT money and to appear inclusive to everybody else, to also get their money. Alright, that's enough ranting. Time for some memes.
Little children? Do you like dancing for little children? You don't think that's disgusting? Dancing around for little children?
Away from me.
Don't you think that's disgusting?
I need you to
You don't think that's,
get the fuck away.
Hey, well, you can't just touch me. You don't think that's
You
disgusting?
touch me.
You don't
Your
think
mom's a
that's
bitch.
disgusting?
Go
You
on.
don't think that's disgusting? Dancing for little children. You should be you should be ashamed of yourself dancing for little children. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I fuck him. Is he a child? No.
You guys dance with little children. You should be ashamed of yourselves. You're disgusting. Think about what you just did.
The whore.
Okay, that's fine, but you dance naked in front of little children. You did.
Do I stop you, bitch?
Then look at you.
Stop.
You dance in front of little
Stop.
children.
Back up.
You dance in front of little children.